guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I thought I'd show you what I've made for our door for Halloween. I bought this polystyrene ring from Wool Warehouse for under £3. The tinsel, bought 2 meters worth from the Poundshop, and it's just a plain black one with bats on it. But still it's very sparkly. And I bought some lights from the Poundshop too. They're just plain green ones. And then I got some Cobweb, which you can get in the Poundshop at the moment, that comes with little spiders stuck to it. This is actually old from last year's Halloween. These are from an old banner that I bought about 2-3 years ago. So I just cut the heads off, and I'm going to use the better looking one, the better looking skeleton head. So yeah, let's get started. Because I like to change decoration every year, I'm just going to use some sellotape for this project instead of using my glue gun. So yeah, I start by sellotaping a length of tinsel to the back, and then I just literally just wrapped it round, and you'll see here that it literally is so easy, and you can just rip it off and change it to any colour tinsel, or if you wanted to you could use wool, and I did actually do a Christmas wreath as well, so I'll probably do one of those in the future too. So yeah, here you see me just wrapping it round, and because it is tinsel, you don't have to be so thorough and neat, because it is quite thick and it covers the white really easily. So yeah, if you do like this kind of video, guys, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And yeah, I haven't been very active of late due to the kids starting school. It's been really difficult actually. Oh, I think hubby's home. So yeah, please bear with me while I get things sorted. And yeah, here it is, half finished. See, it's looking quite full, and just with the end of the tinsel, instead of sellotaping it to the front or the side, I literally just tuck it into the other piece of tinsel to keep it secure, and that usually does the trick. Just pull it through. So yeah, here we go with the next length of tinsel. Start again as I did with the first piece, and I also sellotape this onto the same bit of sellotape, so it was easier to peel off if I wanted to change the wreath again. So here I am just sellotaping it back to the same piece. And once again, I just threaded it round and round. I found an easier way to do it by just resting it on the table and taking taking the pile of it through the hole. So much easier than how I was doing it. The decor I have on the table is all from the Poundshop. You can't see the flowers in the vase, but the vase is filled with stones that I bought from B&M, which is just crystal stones. Then I half filled it with the cobweb, and then stuck the blood roses in it. And the owl and the pumpkin lights are all from the Poundshop. There you go, all finished. You can see a little bit of white, but you can fiddle about with it and fill it out as much as you want. And I just tuck the end into the rest of the tinsel to secure. So next up is the lights. and they are just from the Poundshop. I think there's 20 on there. And I just, I actually taped the battery pack to the back of the Wreath, just to keep it secure, because usually it just hangs down. So I had the idea of taping it, and then I made a mistake of taping it the wrong way round. So I undone it and taped it again, so you could get to the batteries without having to unstick it from the Wreath. And then I just do the same as I did with the tinsel. Yep, there's the battery pack. And just thread it through. And through. And through. You don't have to be too neat with this either, which is the best part about it. You can just literally just wrap it round as roughly as you want, and then you can fiddle around with it after to bring the lights round and make it look a bit fuller. And there you go, all finished, very sparkly, and I just tuck the last light underneath a bit of tinsel to secure. So the next thing I'm going to do is take the cobweb and give it a bit of a stretch, and then just place it over. I wasn't going to do this, but I see a cool idea on Pinterest to do this, and I thought it looked really good. I didn't have any ghosts to put over it or under it, because it actually, on the one on Pinterest, had a B-O-O, boo, written across it, and I thought it looked really good, but I didn't have any of that. So here I am, just stretching it over to make it look a bit real. A bit real. Loser. And then just playing with it, just to give it a bit of a sense of realism. Kids are going to hate it, but I love it. Yeah, wish I'd have used scissors now, because this stuff stuck to everything as I was trying to peel it off and separate it. Yeah, not fun. Literally stuck everywhere. I was walking around with a bit stuck to my foot. And there you go, all stretched out, looking scary and quite creepy. And then, yeah, all finished. Or so I thought. So I'm going to take one of the skulls now, and I was trying to figure out where to place it at this point. I hadn't thought it through. So yeah, I just got a bit of tape and wrapped the... See, here we go again with the cobweb. How annoying. So yeah, I just grabbed a bit of tape and taped the elastic, which is what it already came on, onto the back of the Wreath, back at the top, so it dangled down the middle. It didn't stay in the middle, though, you'll see. And there you have it, little Mr. Skull dangling down in the middle of the Wreath. I'm going to turn the lights on, make it look really cool. There it is, that's where I sellotaped. Yeah, just much easier to chop and change as you wish. And boom, lights. Hubby's causing all sorts of problems in the background. So I thought I was finished here, but then I found these that the kids were playing with earlier. These are about 3-4 years old, and these are also from the Poundshop. They're just like little rings, but they open at the back. We've been using them for party bags for the last 3 years, but you can open them at the back, and so I thought to just slot them onto the tinsel and the webbing. Mr. Skull, look how happy he is, so cheerful. So to tie it up, all I used was a bit of yarn that I've got in the house laying around. I cut about 1 metre of this, sort of arm's length, and then just looped it round. Give it a snip, and then yeah, just looped it back on itself to create a knot, itself knot. And then yeah, it was a bit fiddly actually to try and slot it in. I should have probably done this before I put the webbing on. So there's a lesson learnt. And there you have it. Okay, out of shot, of course. A finished product with little Mr. Skull, who didn't want to turn around for the camera, and I thought it was quite cute. The kids are going to love it in the morning. We are going to decorate tomorrow, so hopefully we'll have that video up on my daughter's channel, because she'll be helping me out with that one. So yeah, go check her out, Aria's Antics, and I'll leave her link in the description. Yeah, sod you, Mr. Skull, for not turning around for the camera. So yeah, I thought the little spiders and bats and skulls look quite cool. Got some little black ones that you can barely see there, but hey ho, there you go. Nice cheap little DIY for you. And yeah, here it is on the door. I thought it looked really quite cool, like with the glowing against the grey door. So yeah, the kids are gonna freak when they see it. Hopefully not be too scared. The littlest one might be a bit scared, but I hope you like it, guys. And if you do, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to stay tuned, hit the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.